You guys, I built this bookcase with my two bare hands. Like, I literally built this bookcase from scratch. And I'm not talking about I purchased it from IKEA, read some instructions, and just like put things together. No, I went to Lowe's, bought some wood, put that stuff together, sanded, stained it, and everything. And you can too. Everybody see you, everywhere I go, no matter where I go, I see the same hole. Today, we are going to be building this bookcase. So the sitting area is coming along quite nicely. Got my chairs, got my console. Over here you have a bench by the window. But there's this empty little area right here, and that's where I want to put the bookcase. So let's get started. So here are the materials you're going to need for this project. Of course, you're going to need some wood. So you're going to need 4 pieces of 1 by 12 by 46.5 inches. You're going to need 2 pieces of 1 by 12 by 48 inches. You're going to need 2 pieces of 1 by 12 by 19 inches. You're going to need 4 pieces of 1 by 12 by 13 inches, 2 pieces of 1 by 2 by 48 long, and then 2 pieces of 1 by 2 by 45 inches long. So I'm using 8 by 2 inch screws. You're also going to need some Gorilla Glue, Miss Gorilla Glue. Shout out to Nick Minaj. Some wood fillers for the screws. And of course, if you're going to use paint or wood, stain, I'm using stain. And you're also going to need some polyurethane. I took 2 of the 46.5 pieces and 1 of the 13-inch pieces, and I arranged them to sort of look like a capital H. Now, using my measuring tape, I found the exact center, like the middle of the 46.5 inch pieces, and I found like the exact middle part when it comes to like the width of the 13-inch pieces on both sides. Once I did that, I made sure that they were aligned.
Your mushrooms and eggs. You want some?
Absolutely not.
20 minutes to measure this. Wow. It just took longer than expected. After I was able to like find my center point, I used the Gorilla Glue just to make sure everything's going to be secured properly and realigned where my lines were before. And I just want to say this, you guys, before going in with a nail, make sure you pre-drill first. Otherwise, that's going to happen. Your nail's going to go where you don't want it to go. So make sure you pre-drill where you want the nail to go. And then you can just go ahead and secure the pieces together with the nail. What I did to one side, I did the same thing to the other side. Apply some wood glue to the sides of the 13-inch, lined it up with the 46.5 inch pieces of wood, and pre-drilled, and then actually drilled the nail in. Once I finished one, I went ahead and just did the other H. So now you should have 2 capital H's. I think they look so cute. So at this point, I kind of had the hang of everything. And this time, instead of like doing the capital H's, I did like a bizarro H. So it was a 48 inch, 13 inch, and the 19. Centered it, pre-drilled, and then nailed it together. Once I was done with all of the pieces, I rearranged them on the floor, kind of like this. And if you just wait a little longer, you'll see once I started to pull all of the pieces together, the magic started to happen and it became a bookcase. And it just was so satisfying to me. Oh my gosh, I love building with my hands. It's just, I don't know, something about building makes me feel like I can do it all. Like I feel successful, like I can do something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but I did it. Kinda. It's not done, but this is how it looks so far. I was just happy to see that it was coming along nicely. I'm just not the best when it comes with building with my hands. So when things start to come together, I just feel so accomplished. But anyway, so I went on ahead and nailed the outer corners of the bookcase first. And then after nailing the outer corners, I went on ahead and made sure that it was 13 inches throughout the ends, because you want to make sure that it's, of course, even and centered. All the numbers make sense. And they did, thankfully. So they were all 13 inches on the insides. And once I made sure that they were 13 inches. I went on ahead and nailed the insides where the boards were meeting. And this was pretty much where it became like super, super easy. Like, look at that. That looks so good. Okay, so I had to stand it up so I can see how it's looking so far, and it looks so good. I haven't put these little pieces on the side yet, so I guess these are like, this is like the trimming. What I love the most when it comes to like doing or building DIY stuff like this is that even though it's not perfect, it's perfect because you made it. Like the little imperfections make them perfect. It just says a do-it-yourself project, and it just, I don't know, it just, I like it. There's no need for me to go in and try to perfect something like this because I already think it's perfect myself, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, so once I was, done kind of inspecting all that I had so far, I took the 1x2 by 48 inches and the 1x2 by 46 inches of pieces of wood and pretty much flushed them around the outer corners to make a trim, so to speak. I went in ahead and filled in the holes with wood filler. And I decided to stain this wood, and the staining process is so messy. I did it outside, and even with me doing this outside, I left a stain on my patio, like, oh, right on my porch. But it's okay. I'll just have to like power wash it later on. But I went on ahead and stained this wood, and I think this wood stain is so beautiful. It took about like 48 hours for it to completely dry. At least I gave it that time to completely dry, just to make sure that it's dry. Now, this is not something that's just going to sit on the floor. So it's going to have legs. And these are the legs that were used for this project. I think it was so cute, so modern. And it came with the legs as well as nails. So it was pretty easy to put together for the most part. I worked smarter, not harder. So before I was going to go ahead and pre-drill, but I thought that it was best to just mark the drillings first and then go in with the pre-drill. After I stenciled where the nails were going to go, I went in ahead and pre-drilled those stencils, and then I just added the nails, and it came out so nicely. It looks so good, you guys. And everything was going smoothly until, well, it didn't go smoothly. Me and screws don't mix. I'm getting so frustrated right now because this is going in. Like, what the hell is going on? So who else to call in situations like this other than my husband? So here he came in and saved the day. Go husband, go husband, go husband. Now, after he was done finishing this little nail piece, I went on ahead and added and applied my polyacrylic. When it comes to staining projects, you want to use polyurethane, not polyacrylic. I didn't know that until after the fact, but I'm just going to sit back and relax this satisfying view and sound. Hold on, guys. I don't know what it is about that, but it was just so satisfying to watch and listen. Yeah, so after the polyacrylic dried, I went on ahead and sanded it. But you know what? What's a bookcase without, well, some books? So this is the decorating process. I added some books. I got all these books from the Dollar Tree. I probably read like 5 of these, and they're the ones that I read were actually gifts to me. So shout out to my girl for buying those books for me. And anyway, so I had them so I have them color coordinated. I actually made this little faux ceramic looking thing. I have a video on that too. It was really easy and so fun to do. But I just felt like something was missing. I don't know what it was. So I went up into my little studio area and I grabbed some greenery and added it to the bookcase. Voila. I think this looks so amazing, guys. This looks so good. I still can't believe I did this with my 2 bare hands. And yeah. So let me know in the comments, how do you think I did? Would you do something like this, or have you done something like this? Are you good at working with your hands? I'm curious. Comment down below your thoughts, and I will see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Thank you so much for watching, but don't leave just yet. I am pretty sure you're going to enjoy these other 2 videos. So click it before it's too late.